Hi, I'm Arian, a biology student. I am creating educational videos about cellular and molecular biology. My goal is to make biology easy and fun for you. If you're a biology student, don't miss out my videos. And if you like my videos, don't forget to like and subscribe. Welcome to our biology series. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of the cell membrane. This vital structure is essential for the survival and function of all cells. Let's explore its intricate design and functions. The cell membrane, also known as the plasma membrane, is a thin, flexible barrier that surrounds the cell. It's composed of a double layer of phospholipids with embedded proteins, cholesterol, and carbohydrates. The phospholipid bilayer forms the fundamental structure of the cell membrane. Each phospholipid molecule has a hydrophilic, water-attracting, head and two hydrophobic, water-repelling tails. These molecules arrange themselves into a bilayer, with the hydrophobic tails facing inward shielded from water, and the hydrophilic heads facing outward, interacting with the aqueous environment inside and outside the cell. The membrane is often described by the fluid mosaic model, which highlights its dynamic nature. The phospholipids and proteins can move laterally within the layer, providing flexibility and fluidity. Embedded within this bilayer are various proteins that serve multiple functions. There are two main types of proteins: integral proteins, which span the entire membrane, and peripheral proteins, which are attached to the exterior or interior surfaces of the membrane. Integral proteins often function as channels or transporters, facilitating the movement of ions and molecules across the membrane. They can also act as receptors, transmitting signals from the outside to the inside of the cell. Peripheral proteins, on the other hand, play roles in cell signaling, maintaining the cell's shape, and anchoring the membrane to the cytoskeleton. Cholesterol molecules are interspersed within the phospholipid bilayer. They help to stabilize the membrane's fluidity, especially in varying temperatures. Cholesterol prevents the fatty acid chains of the phospholipids from sticking together, ensuring the membrane remains flexible. Carbohydrates are attached to proteins and lipids on the extracellular surface of the membrane, forming glycoproteins and glycolipids. These carbohydrate chains play crucial roles in cell recognition and communication. They act as markers that help cells identify each other and interact appropriately. In summary, the cell membrane is a complex and dynamic structure composed of a phospholipid bilayer, proteins, cholesterol, and carbohydrates. Its semi-permeable nature allows it to regulate the movement of substances, maintain homeostasis, and facilitate communication and signaling. Understanding the cell membrane structure and functions is fundamental to grasping how cells operate and interact with their environment. Now let's talk about lipid rafts, an important structure in membrane. Lipid rafts are more ordered and tightly packed than the surrounding membrane. They float freely within the lipid bilayer, acting as platforms for various cellular processes. But what makes them so special? The unique composition of lipid rafts includes a higher concentration of cholesterol and sphingolipids compared to the rest of the membrane. This composition makes them more rigid and less fluid, providing a stable environment for specific proteins to function effectively. As you can see in the picture, the conformation of phospholipids in the lipid raft is a bit different compared to other phospholipids in the membrane. Lipid rafts play crucial roles in cell signaling and membrane trafficking. They serve as organizing centers for the assembly of signaling molecules, facilitating efficient signal transduction. This means that receptors and their associated proteins can interact more closely and rapidly within these rafts. For example, during immune responses, lipid rafts help cluster receptors and signaling molecules, enhancing the cell's ability to respond to external signals. They also play a role in the entry and exit of certain pathogens, making them key players in host-pathogen interactions. Interestingly, lipid rafts are not only found in the plasma membrane, but also in other cellular membranes, such as those of the Golgi apparatus and lysosomes. This widespread presence underscores their importance in various cellular functions. In summary, lipid rafts are dynamic and specialized regions of the cell membrane that compartmentalize cellular processes. Their unique composition and structure enable them to regulate signaling pathways, membrane fluidity, and protein trafficking. Understanding lipid rafts provides deeper insights into how cells maintain their functionality and respond to their environment. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the cell membrane and its lipid rafts. Stay tuned for more episodes in our biology series, where we'll continue to uncover the mysteries of cellular and molecular biology.